so shy when it comes to you, but I guess you're curious, huh? So let me show you what I can do, 'cause I don't mind taking my time to stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. I see it in your eyes. You want this even more, like we are soulmates, something we never.
Okay, so as you guys saw, I just finished cleaning up the lounge. I'm gonna vacuum tomorrow because I don't want to wake up Malachi. 'Cause I just want him to have a good sleep. He didn't have a very good sleep. He didn't really have good naps today. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I said yesterday, I wanted to start daily vlogging, and today was meant to be like, I don't know. Today was meant to be different. I was gonna vlog about, picking up my auntie and my uncle from the airport. They came from Mackay. I was gonna vlog the Costco trip that we went to. Just vlog how my auntie was with Malachi. I was just gonna, vlog today. That was the ultimate plan. Anyway, enough playing with my hair. But yeah, yesterday I was meant to... today I was meant to vlog everything, but I had a few things come up yesterday. Now, I don't want to... Like, this stuff is like personal stuff, so obviously I'm not going to tell you guys what really happened, but I just wanted to touch on the topic of, I guess, mental health. Like, it is mental health, but it's more so of what to do when people try and mess with your mental health. And these people could be people that you think are best friends, family can do it to you. I'm happy that I haven't had to deal with it from a spouse. Like, my heart goes out to anyone, whether you are husband or wife or whatever you are in the relationship. If that person tries to mess with your mental health, like, I feel for you, and I'm sending so much love to you. We don't have a perfect relationship. We upset each other a couple of times, and my own personal mental health has sometimes come into the relationship, but like, he doesn't mess with my my mental health on purpose. So shout out to you, my love. I love you. Just know that if you are getting, like, if those people are messing with your mental health, you're not alone. I started this vlog channel because, well, firstly it was always to keep it, almost like a video diary of Malachi growing up, and then for any future kids that we're gonna have when they grow up, and I want them to have something to look back on. But I guess it slowly turned into me wanting to show other mothers that they're not alone, and you don't have to be a mother to feel the way that I am currently feeling. But I guess I do want to help mums, especially because having your mental health be messed around with while also having to take care of another human being, it's not easy. It's not a journey that's like, I'm gonna get over it. I I'm just gonna be positive and then that's it. It's not always like that. And you know, the last couple of days I've been going through it. I've had people coming to me just like wanting, it almost feels like they've gone out of their way to really make me, to really mess around, well that's it, mess around with my mental health. And it's not nice. I don't think that as a person you should ever do that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm perfect and that I've always been, you know, a nice person, and I've never talked about anyone, or I've never been, like, I don't have any flaws. Or I think me, even 3 years ago, or even, yeah, maybe 3 years ago, and any time backwards, I'm not the same person. I'm really not. And I have my husband who has been with me the whole entire time of me growing up. I was with him when I was 17, and now over the few years that we've been together, he's seen that he's said it to me multiple times that I'm not the same person as I was, you know, years ago. And I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself for how far I've come. And it's not to say I'm not still going. I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to make myself a better person. And the way I've tried to do that is, you know, just like little things, like I do everything in my power to try not to bitch about people behind their backs. I try, before, I don't know what was wrong with me, but every time someone told me something, I felt the need that I needed to get it out of my system. And now, like, all I can think about is when someone tells me something that, you know, they don't want anyone else to know, that they're telling me for a reason. They're telling me because they trust me, and that they trust that I will be their safe place for them. So I'm not the most positive person. I have some pretty down days, and I have quite a few of them. But I also try not to be so negative at the same time. Doesn't say that I'm never negative, but I try really hard not to be. But yeah, anyway, that's like fully digressing. If someone was to talk to me the way that they did, you know, the last couple of days, to the krystal 3 years ago. But yeah, anyway, I've totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, I just know that the person that I was before definitely wouldn't. I would have acted so differently. But now it takes me a lot of courage and a lot of strength to not be able to fight back and say what I need to say back. But with the help of my lovely husband, who I talk to and I confide in, and I ask for advice from. What I usually do is I just type out what I'm feeling at the time, what I'm gonna write, and then I just delete it. I let it out, and then I read it back, and then I tell Noki about what I think I'm gonna send, and then he'll always let me know, like, I'm not gonna stop you, but really think about it. And then I think about it, and I just erase it. It always gets to a point though where I will get pushed so hard that I'll explode, and every single time I feel good for like 2 seconds, and then once those 2 seconds are over, I'm like, damn it, why did I bother? Why did I bother to give them that satisfaction of me being upset? Look, we're all learning. Everyone is still learning as they grow older, and that's what I'm doing. Some of the things that I've learned from becoming a mom and having, you know, mental health issues going on, you know, in my personal life, and then to also have added problems from, you know, the outside world coming in, and then on top of that having to have your child. It's not easy, you know, having to always be strong and having to always hide what you're really feeling, and or even just the whole going about your day when things like this happen, because you need to do that for your children. You know, I've cried in front of Malachi, and I'm willing to admit that, and I know that a lot of other women do that, and it's not a bad thing. What I can suggest though is not to make it a habit, and that's what I really am aiming for. I don't want to make it a habit where growing up Malachi is always going to see me crying. I never want him to have that worry. It's okay to cry, and it's okay to let go of whatever emotions you're feeling at the time, but don't make it a habit. Learn from the experience and understand why they're doing the things that they're doing, and it's not you. I know it's so much easier said than done, but trust me when I say that it's not your fault. You're not what they say you are. You're not what they think you are. I get called names. I get falsely accused of so much, and that's been my whole life. That's just, how I've been brought up. Well, not how I've been brought up, but that's just what I was surrounded with. This particular person who decided to talk to me the way that they did, growing up, that person was constantly bullied and constantly talked down to, and they didn't have their proper role models around them, and obviously that's affected her life. But in saying that too, I'm all for understanding someone's point of view or understanding why people are the way that they are. But at the same time, it never makes it right. So you may go through, things in your life from childhood up until, today, but never let that be a reason to be horrible to other people. I'm still trying to figure out ways to help my mental health. I'm figuring out ways to, what I can do to take my mind off of it. I'm trying to find ways to, just not think about it anymore, because anyway, I know this video is going to end up being super long, and all I wanted to say was take care of your mental health. Get rid of people who feel comfortable or who are comfortable with messing around with your mental health, because that is not okay. And to that, I say cheers.